we are not open tomorrow because of Good Friday. So this gives us even one more day to analyze everything. Starting off right off the bat, we have S&P 500, $526. I think we recently fell from the $548. We didn't even touch the 550 resistance. So that's our new resistance now. And now we are testing the $525 support. I think it's a temporary support because the actual support would be around $500. We had a low of $496, the real low in April 8th. And if we have any more negative news, we could see that potential retest at the support of $500. But either way, we're still within 10% of support and resistance. Heading off to the other bigger stocks, NVDA Corporation, we have a stagnant price of $100, just $101 for today on Thursday. We did have a high of $110, and that I assume that's the temporary resistance until we got bad news. Until we got news that the CEO had dinner with President Trump and to not sell any product in China. Therefore, there's a future revenue loss for this upcoming earnings report, and we brought it down just 10% to similar to the S&P 500. And if we get any more negative news, we could see a retest of $94 from April 4th. Currently, I'm thinking of if it stays down here within 100 to 94, that's the price I'm thinking of buying in. Next stock, Tesla stock. We have, again, since April 9th when we had the good news, we lost half of it. Now we are at $241. Our high was $272, so that's our ceiling. And our support is going to be $220 of average. I know it went down lower to 217, but we just say it's 220 for the average. So I would say we'll be down. We're also about down 10%, 12% from the high of April 9th from the good news. We also got a earnings report coming, I think it's in 11 days. So we could just speculate on this price to see where we could buy some more. I would assume that we could get in if it goes down even more next week. I think 225 would be a great opportunity to buy. And Tesla has had a uh, multiple times of going up to like 280 as the resistance and having around 200 be the support. I know that in April 12, $150, $130 was the real support lately, ever since 2023. But with this market and and the future of Tesla making robots, that's what I would speculate that 225 would be a great price to enter, as we could see the goal would be to have a $436 support resistance price to start trimming off profits. Next is going to be Meta Platforms. I think are they in court? Yeah, they're in court to see if they are being a monopoly, with their WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook platforms. They maybe have to be split apart. I don't know I don't know if the verdict is for them to split apart. I don't know how that would affect the price. How low could you go? probably $300 at most. We do have $300 as the previous support since 2021 and 2023. But for now, if they do win the what do you call it? If they do win the court accusations, I think right now at $500 up to $475 of support would be a great opportunity. And of course, we would want to reach the previous all-time high, which is $736. That would mean if you buy at 500, you would be getting about 46% of profit. That's all I have today. We're still speculating on the market. What I'm doing now is just buying just bits of shares here. Also, I wanted to mention, special mention, SMCI. That is one that I'm currently buying. I have an average buying price of $33. And as you can see, the chart, or just hear me, we have a support around $26, $26 to $30. And right now we're at $31 in Super Microcomputer. And I think we are in the support. The goal would be to buy at the average of $30 and then start trimming off at the all-time high of $60, which would give you about 90% or more profit. And that's not even the all-time high. If we could ever reach $114, what would that be? Oh, 74. That's probably 300% of potential. So what I'm going to do tomorrow, just keep studying more charts, more support and resistance, see what news is out, and we'll just speculate from here.